How are you today?
Good. Yeah,
Oh dear.
that's not why I was late. Actually getting some auto ins sorted out.
Ooh, you have a brand new car?
Well, it's not brand new, but it is fairly new. Yeah, well it's quite 8 years old.
Oh well.
It is
There you go.
eight
Well,
years old.
it's from this century, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, exactly.
What is it?
It is a 2013 Honda Civic.
Ooh, cool.
So it's got like I think it was is the one generation.
Right.
Oh yeah, sorry.
2013.
It's 2015, not 2013. She got
Mm.
me all confused. But yeah, I think it's like one car generation ago. So it's got all the modernities. I can't think of anything that would be. Oh, the it doesn't have a keyless engine startup.
Right.
So it does have a key that you put in and turn, which seems a little antiquated at this point. But it's yeah, I know it's cool. I like it. Drove it around and it was comfortable. I was worried because it's kind of like it's called a compact car, a compact sedan. So
Yeah.
it's like I was worried that it would be too small for me, but no, it fits me fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're. It's just the size of the car, not how you fit inside it. Because
Yeah,
I mean, the new.
ideally, but I have been in cars that my head is like touching the roof.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
there's
because what you're 6'1"?
yeah, about that 6'2".
Yeah, 6'2". Yeah. Uh, I'm looking at the pros and cons here right now. Our highest rated compact car and compact car Best Buy for 2015. Choice of sedan or coupe plus 40 SM models. Ooh. Is it just a regular sedan?
Yeah, yeah. It's the regular sedan is the LX version.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's the LX version.
that's very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you, have you
Looks cool. Looks neat. It's got heated heated rear view mirrors.
cool? It's
So
also
any
got a
ice will slide
five.
right off. Sorry.
Does it have an infotainment system?
Yeah, it does. It has a Bluetooth connection. In fact,
Yeah,
so
very
I
cool.
can hook my um steep investment into Spotify up to it
Right.
because I have like endless playlists on that thing.
So have you taken it to work?
I haven't yet. I don't have it yet. I'm picking it up on Wednesday.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, so
And
I was just
um,
sorting out the auto insurance before I came in, and we've got like the financing all sorted out and
uh,
everything. It'll be
yeah,
expensive freedom, but
yes.
it'll be some freedom.
Well, it'll just make your day a little shorter. So.
Yeah, and it will make my day like yeah, exactly
Yeah,
about an hour and a half shorter on
yeah,
average.
yeah. So, because you're going the wrong way, so that's the bonus. So,
Yeah,
in terms of traffic, right?
yeah,
You're leaving the
exactly.
city as opposed to coming in, which is usually not the case. So that's a
Yeah, and
bonus for you.
yeah, and when I leave, it'll be like fairly light traffic because I leave early. Our
Yeah.
place opens at 7 instead of 9. right? So it's
Yeah, you leave around 3, right?
yeah, something.
Right.
That's cool.
Which is good. Oh, very pleasant.
Yes.
How expensive was your insurance? Because have you had a car before?
No, I haven't. So it's
So that
like
usually makes it really expensive.
yeah, it's like oh, what was it? It's like 320 a month.
Oh,
So it's pretty expensive.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's that weird thing. Because I remember some years ago, I decided I wanted to get a new car, and so I went to an auto insurance place, and I went, "Well, yeah, I would like to get insurance." They're like, okay, cool. Like, when did do you have a driver's license? Yes, of course. When did you last drive a car? And it was like, well, I drive a car all the time. And they're going, no, but like, when did you last have insurance? I said, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And they're going, oh, I'm sorry. It's like you're a brand new driver. And I'm going,
oh no.
what do you mean? What do you mean a brand new driver? Well, we have no record of your if you've had accidents or not. Well, clearly I haven't had an accident because I haven't had a car.
Oh my god.
I've not had an accident in my car because I don't own one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just sort of back and forth silliness. It's like it's going to cost me more for insurance that it's essentially going to cost me from the car I was going to get. So it's like, no,
Yeah.
never mind. And I didn't get. So.
But I think
But I don't.
we got a good deal on our car, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Again, for you in particular, because of where you are located in your work, it is because we live in the city of cars. It is for you the best best thing
It really
to have
is.
some more life, right? So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. I won't just be a work machine all week.
yeah, like get up, go to work. I mean, it takes you an hour and a half to get to work
Yeah.
on a good day, I assume.
Yeah. If there's nothing going wrong,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
usually not a whole lot going wrong.
Well, that's good news on that level.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean that's the worst part, right? So
Yeah.
it's always it's the commute to work that's the bitch, right?
Yeah, that is the thing. And so if we can start hacking away at that, that'd be great. So next I'll learn how to speed real fast.
Yeah, that's usually not the best idea.
That's probably not.
And it really comes down to it's not that you speeding is the problem, it's other individuals not understanding that you're going fast
Yeah.
and then hitting you.
Yeah, that's right.
And again,
Pulling out in front of me or not me.
Yeah.
I'm not actually going to be doing
I know. And it's not speed that kills, it's the sudden stop at the end that's the problem.
That's right.
Hi, Helen. Hello.
Hi. No, there's no video.
No.
Hello, James.
Hello. Nice to hear your voice.
He delivered me a cookie.
Yay.
They one of those toffee cookies, like butter toffee.
Yeah. I know.
They're so good.
I am in the midst of debating on whether to install another Linux operating system on my laptop.
You already have one, I guess.
Well, there's one there now. It's really the real thing that I'm trying to do, because I mean everything just works like normal. I mean I require a web browser to run Roll20, right? And
Right.
so I only need a web browser. It's not that difficult. Almost every single Linux laptop does it. Operating system does that. The issue is making sure that the GPU on the laptop is able to do a really nice job of running 2 monitors.
Right.
Because I'm not sure if you were there once when I had it all set up, right? So it's like the computer and then I had the big screen all set up,
Simply would not run the 2 monitors.
Um, it does. It just doesn't do it in the way I want it to.
Yeah.
So
it was like mirroring or something.
yeah, well, there was a point where it was mirroring, but what I want it to do is essentially have it so that the monitor that's like the laptop monitor in front of me, and then the TV. So when my mouse goes off the top of my screen,
Yeah.
it goes onto the TV, right?
Yeah.
For whatever particular reason, and it might just be directly a problem of my GPU because it's I've got an AMD Ryzen CPU that has the GPU in it, right? So
Right.
it's not a separate GPU. It just might not be able to do it very well.
Right.
But
okay. Yeah.
I am testing instead of me like actually going and doing the research online, which I could do. There's no question I could do that. I like installing Windows. I like installing systems, operating systems, specifically Linux ones.
Yeah.
And so it's more of a trial and error thing, which is a bit of a waste of my time, a bit of a time suck, but I enjoy it, so I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's something you like doing.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
Why not?
Yeah. And I mean, that's, I bought this thing for playing around. And one of the other things I bought it for was so that I could, whatever, if I want to do something to my main computer system, as opposed to what I do now, which is usually try to do something on my main system, fuck it up somehow, and subsequently have to do a lot of backtracking and reinstalling and all kinds of other silliness. I figured, I'll do it on my laptop because I don't care. Like, I don't care what's on my laptop. There's not a lot of stuff on it, right?
Right. Okay.
So if I screw it up, I just reinstall it.
Yeah.
Whereas my main computer, there's a lot of stuff on my main computer, like a lot of stuff. I must have, I don't know.
I like that. A loaded computer. How many operating systems?
At the moment, let's see, it has 4. So it's got Windows 10.
Yeah.
It's got something called OpenSUSE, which is one of the original Linux distros. Windows actually bought it.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly enough, they still keep an open version of it, but they have, because a lot of the internet obviously runs on Linux, right?
Yeah.
Server side. So Windows bought it to incorporate into their servers. So
okay.
Windows runs Linux as their server software. So there you go.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that
makes
ARM
sense.
Yeah, and that ARM is SUSE, and they have an open version of it. It's called OpenSUSE. Then I have Ubuntu Mate. I say Mate, but they pronounce it Mate. Which is it's essentially Ubuntu, but with the Mate desktop. What am I saying? Desktop software. Essentially, it runs like the original Linux desktop, which was GNOME. So essentially it's just the menus in the upper right hand corner, and you can put a bunch of things in the in the taskbar to like your internet speed and a whole bunch of stuff in there.
That's
cool. It's what I when GNOME went to a weirder sort of Mac OS sort of flavor of desktop, which I didn't like, so I changed that. And then I have one called MX Linux, which is a highly secure Linux distribution.
Okay.
So it's I'm not sure if you've ever heard of Debian, which is essentially,
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the base for Ubuntu. So Debian's like the rock solid, overly tested software stuff. So it's always about 2 years behind.
Okay.
Because their release cycle is every 5 years. All the stuff is it's older stuff, but it's really solid. It's not going to break your system.
Yeah.
And then Ubuntu is an offshoot of that. And so MX Linux is Debian plus another Linux distribution called Anti-X, which is the secure. It's a really highly secure
Okay.
Linux distribution, and they melded them together to make this MX Linux.
So they don't
So
they don't like Twitter or Elon Musk is what it is. Anti-X.
I mean, you can put all those things on there. What it really comes down to is that the monitoring of your ports and stuff
Yeah.
is it's all locked down. By default, most operating systems has all your ports just open, right? And you have to go in and close them all to make it secure. Whereas anti-X, all of your ports are closed,
Okay.
and you essentially have to say, oh, by the way, I want these things open.
Yeah.
Or you said,
anti-X because he recently changed Twitter to X.com.
Yes, I know.
Which is I don't know. I guess he wanted to use that because he had it. I feel like it's like.
Well, I mean, it's the X space system, and all the rest of it is X bullshit crap.
Yeah.
He's just a psycho anyway. So.
Yeah, I think he's probably.
Yeah. I mean, to be that wealthy and like and still be trying to get more money, which makes no sense to me. So you're the second or first, depending on the day, richest man in the world, and yet all you try to do is get more money, right? And ultimately, that's why he's a backer of Trump and all of the craziness that is the right-wing politics in the United States, because it's positive for business.
Yeah, I feel like he's really impulsive though too. Like he's not always in it for the money. There's a lot of like ego involved as well.
Huge. I mean, he's a man-child. Right?
Yeah, he's just
a big man-child.
Twitter on a whim, like.
Yeah, just because someone said that he couldn't. And so subsequently went, no, I certainly can. And it's like, yeah, whatever, Elon.
Oh, yeah? I bet I can.
Yeah. And it's why I have, I know. It's why I have problems with the SpaceX program. Though I understand the reasons why it's there. And when it does things, it does good things for all of us in the sense that, traveling to the moon and all those sort of things and getting more satellites into space. But at the same time, it's Elon Musk.
Yeah, I know.
And I have a real problem with that because the man really just doesn't care about anyone else but him, right? So
it's true.
So I mean, you can say what you want about government regulation, but when you're flying someone into space, I think government regulation is pretty important. I.e., it doesn't blow up 1 second off the pad.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of plans for like the commercial flights and stuff is
absolutely.
It's an accident waiting to happen.
Well, mostly because I think he's that kind of an individual that goes, on a Friday afternoon goes, oh, I really want this to happen. And everyone that's sitting at the table is going, what now?
Well, he's the boss.
Well, I want that to happen by Monday. It's like, but that's like 6 months of engineering. Yeah, we can do it for. No, we can do it for Monday. And they're all going,
Yeah, I'm enjoying this scene in the boardroom.
Elon's going to announce something, and they all go, "Oh no!"
Oh, not again! Didn't he just announce something yesterday?
Yeah. No seeing the family for another 3 months because he has no time for unions or treating his employees like people. Because it's not about they are means to an end. They're not people or humans. They're tools to use to get what he wants.
I'm sure if you asked him, he would think about it and say, "Yeah, I guess they're humans."
Yeah. But I mean, if I could replace them with robots, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
If we could get rid of them,
humans.
Yeah, if we could get rid of them, I would. But unfortunately, they're necessary to build things at the moment. So, anyway, I've spent enough of my time on Elon Musk. He's not allowed to live in my head for free.
Why don't I start up Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.